everyone, today I'm going to be telling you about crayfish since this is the organism that I've picked for this project. They are small crustaceans that are closely related to lobsters and are commonly eaten by humans. They are also a Cajun cuisine in states like Texas and Louisiana. There's 600 species and they come in very many different sizes and colors. The colors can be brown, green, red, blue, and even orange. They're segmented and jointed, and they're covered in this armor-like shell that will help them be protected by predators, from predators. There are many different species of crayfish, so there's not really one specific scientific name, but this is the common, like most broad common order of crayfish, and then this is the most common phylum, the most broad phylum of crayfish. The common names, as you've heard me call them, is crayfish. They can also be called crawfish and even crawdads. Their natural habitat, you can find them mostly in freshwater environments. These can include lakes, ponds, streams, rivers. They also like to hide in things like rocks, fallen logs, and plants. In this picture right here, you can see a crayfish hiding in a rock in an aquarium. This one's hiding in some vegetation. Um, they are very active at night. In order for crayfish to get food, they have very many different assets that help them gather food. One of them being their claws. As you can see right here, they have pretty big claws, and those are used to grasp and also protect them from predators. These antennas right here are used to detect chemical signals in the water to detect prey, and their mouth is used to process food. They're predators that like to eat crawfish are humans, as many of you have probably eaten them. Birds, snakes, frogs, which you might have dissected a frog that had eaten a crawfish and have seen that in the past lab. There's also fish and mammals such as like foxes, minks, stuff like that. This is a picture of a bird eating a crawfish. Um, their diet includes snails, insect larvae, worms, amphibian tadpoles, and even some plants. They're omnivores. So, some of the unique traits about crayfish that I learned was that they can molt to grow and they can regenerate lost limbs. So, if a predator decides to eat off one of their feet or legs, they can regenerate using their cells. And the females can actually reproduce without fertilization from the male, so they are somewhat asexual. This is a picture of a female crawfish with eggs. The reason why their eggs are underneath their tail like this is to protect them from predators, keeps them close to the female as they can, so she can fend and try to protect her babies as best as she can. This right here is a picture I've drawn of a crawfish, and then this is a picture of all the different colors crayfish can be. Crayfish are actually pretty important for their environment. They can help control populations of organisms like the prey they feed on, like the snails, tadpoles. They can control the population of them, and they also are a food source to other animals. So that's the relationship between the prey and the predator. Their burrowing, which is seen right here, can actually help improve water quality, and they a aerate the soil. They also can help improve oxygen level for other organisms because of the way their respiratory system works. These are all my cited sources. And yeah, that's my presentation. Thank you for watching.